the Better Call Sukan podcast with me, �12𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼, and with a different guest host every single week. This week, kita ada guest host yang sangat-sangat berbeza pada hari ini. Sangat segak. Dia pakai a very nice baju, macam ice hockey punya baju. Boleh cakap hello, testing mic 1, 2, 3 sikit.
Hello, check. Hello, test mic. Hello.
But to me, he is idola. So to have him as my guest host for today adalah it's an honor. So terima kasih and welcome to the show, Mr. Danny, Sporting Boy.
Oh, hello. Thank you. Pakaian ni saya ambil je sambil tutup mata. Tak bangun lambat.
Okay. Tak apa. You made it on time. Apa khabar, Danny?
Baik, alhamdulillah.
Kita lama tak berjumpa. Yes. So Danny and us actually we are from the same uni masa kita belajar dulu, and we did a show together called 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙇𝙎. Dia potong line masa queue for the audition. Saya tengah queue, dia masuk. Dia nampak saya, muka familiar, dia masuk, and then we both made history and our life just changed after that.
Betul. Betul.
Yes.
Dia rasa macam magic lah waktu tu. Memang tak, zero knowledge, zero apa, datang audition yang tak tahu apa-apa, beratur, selected.
Yes.
Life changing.
Yes. And so kepada anda semua, kalau nampak orang tengah queue tu kawan you potong lah.
Yes.
Line. Dan today you will be like us.
Yes.
Okay, Danny. First aku nak cakap salam kurus.
Salam kurus.
Ya.
Ada nampak kurus sikit ke?
Ya, sebab hari ni kita, aku tak tahu, because aku selalu nampak the guest yang hari ni kita nak sembang. The guest selalu cakap salam everybody, salam kurus. If I'm not mistaken lah. Aku pun dah terlupa betul ke tak, but maybe
salam satu Malaysia.
Yes.
Okay.
So kita nak sembang pasal apa sebenarnya hari ni?
Okay, ni menarik. Sebab kan dah berusia.
Yes.
Dah berusia ni kita tak boleh, aku sendiri rasa aku tak boleh nak bedal je apa makanan sekarang ni.
Okay.
So aku rasa aku kena belajar sesuatu untuk benda yang bagus dan sihat dalam badan aku.
Yes.
Aku rasa kalau kita main belasah je, nanti tengoklah macam jiran-jiran makcik-makcik, dah kena kencing manis, dah kena heart attack awal.
Okay.
Tu sebab ujung-ujung dia pemakanan.
Yes, so we want to talk about food and related to sports juga.
Yes.
Fitness. We have a coach with here today.
Okay.
Yes, so tadi nak tanya dia, kita nak sembang pasal apa. So dia kata anything. And how do you want us to introduce you? Up to you. So sekarang ni Danny, why don't you introduce kepada everybody siapa guest kita pada hari ini?
Ada drum roll tak?
Drum roll. Ada, aku buat.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, saya memperkenalkan seorang yang handsome.
Yes.
Luar biasa.
Okay.
Tampan.
Not you
Bukan. Jangan potong. Okay. Daripada 2004 saya tengok dia sampai 2025 ni still maintain. Macho. Mempunyai gaya hidup yang sihat.
Lama introduction dia.
Okay, drum roll dah penat. Okay, saya memperkenalkan our guest kita hari ini adalah Coach Kevin Zahri.
Yeah.
See? Handsome tak?
Boleh lah.
Hello. So
Dah tua dah.
we call you Coach Kevin?
Coach boleh. Coach is fine.
Alright,
Kevin
Coach.
is fine juga.
Okay, thank you for being in the show. Thank you and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, guys.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
How was Danny's introduction for you?
Over the top.
Over the top.
Next job.
Okay, dia memang selalu over the top lah. Tapi yes, we just want to go straight to the point. Kita nak tanya about like what Danny said, bermula from maybe 2004 or maybe earlier. The soalan is very simple lah, Danny. Kita nak tanya pasal macam mana coach mula minat terhadap sukan. Kita mana tahu maybe before this dia ada buat sukan lain ke, hoki ke, kita tak tahu. Yeah. So kita terus tanyalah kan.
Okay, coach, saya nak tahu when and where and why do you start this?
Yes.
Sports
lah. How your first love towards sports lah.
My asal usul kehidupan is sports sebenarnya.
Okay. Yes.
I have lived in and around sports my entire life. I dibesarkan dekat Germany.
Germany.
In Germany, I was always an athlete.
Which
I was in Hamburg in Germany.
Hamburg.
So my mom is German, my dad is Malaysian, but I grew up in Germany, born and raised kat sana.
For how long?
I was there selama 13 tahun,
Okay.
13 years. I was a under 12 junior North German table tennis player.
Oh, ping pong.
I played table tennis in Germany. I was very athletic. I was kaki pukul orang pun ada kat sekolah dulu.
Okay.
I was very active. Suka anything physical. Kalau bab sukan sports in Germany, time sekolah, anything, they would choose me first to wakil pasukan mana-mana.
Okay.
Whether it is running, I ran for the school, I swam for the school, table tennis as well. And my whole life has been around sports. Came to Malaysia. I was under 15 KL table tennis. Under 20 Kelantan.
Under 20 Kelantan
I was in MRSM Pengkalan Cepa pula.
Oh, Pengkalan Cepa. Okay.
And then I was in KL for a couple of years. And then sekolah asrama juga di Perak for Form 3.
Okay.
And then Form 5 in Kelantan, Kota Baru. In Pengkalan Cepa. And I went to the US, sports as well, table tennis and
Studied
football.
sports or what?
Studied
Studied
I did
sports?
mechanical engineering.
Oh.
So I got a scholarship from Proton
Okay.
to
Shout out.
melanjutkan my education in engineering.
Okay.
So I was in Boston, Massachusetts for 5 years, 5 tahun, 97 to 2002. The whole fitness thing came secara rambang, just
Okay.
like you guys met secara rambang as
Yes.
well. It was a very weird sort of journey because I'm an engineer in training dekat university and I'm very competitive sports-wise, but
Okay.
physically I followed my dad punya DNA, not very tall compared to the Americans kat sana.
Okay.
So long story short, I played intramural football, squash, tennis lah, table tennis lah. But I felt physically I cannot compete with the Americans.
Okay.
Because they start fitness training daripada, I don't know, high school lah. So in high school time, diorang dah start gym and all. So they were very physically built and strong. So when I came to football and sports, I felt like my physical does not compete dengan dorang. So being an engineer punya nerd sikit, I then learned about nutrition, about sports science, fitness training, understand the why and the how and the when, nak makan apa, buat apa, kenapa. And then I do it for myself. 1 year, I transformed physically. And then kawan-kawan tanyalah kawan, how do you go from cekading to this?
Okay.
Because I'm an engineer, I explain, okay, step 1 do this, step 2 do this, step 3 buat ni, step 4. So I
The
enjoyed
maths lah kat situ.
So I enjoyed the sharing dengan kawan-kawan, and I really understood how to do it from a theory plus practical perspective. And then I came back to Malaysia, beasiswa, Proton, which I didn't enjoy at all. I'm not a corporate person whatsoever, but terikat beasiswa, I had to serve my
You had to
my
be an
bond lah.
engineer.
I had to be an engineer, which I wasn't. I was in R&D Proton for maybe sebulan. I hated it again.
Okay.
Because when you bayangkan R&D you bayangkan is a place of innovation and creativity.
R&D is a short
Research and development,
Research and
where you
development,
sort of
okay.
macam do the design and the
Okay.
research dan sebagainya, which I imagine is a place of innovation lah.
Okay.
But di sebaliknya, it was more of the tempat where you. I'm trying to find a better word for mengongkong.
Yeah.
It was
Kat
a
situ
little.
je
No,
kan?
it was very much not. They don't want new ideas. They don't really want creativity. They quote unquote shut you down if you
Okay.
macam pasal kau ni budak baru nak cakap banyak pula
Yes,
kan.
yes.
So I didn't enjoy it. So I got myself out of the R&D place. Spoke to the CEO at the time and was placed somewhere else.
Okay.
But again, whilst I was in Proton, dengan gaji tersebut pada ketika itu, which is still the same I think now juga kan.
Okay.
Fresh grad about 2007.
Yeah.
Fresh grad now pun is about the same
Yes,
juga
yes.
dengan the cost of living and the economy negara and all. So I started to venture out. To start writing for Men's Health magazine, writing for other magazines.
Journalist lah.
But in the health column lah.
Yeah.
Because I got my certification as a personal trainer and nutritionist dekat US. Whilst I was studying engineering, not because nak bantu orang ke apa, it's more for
Cari
diri
passion lah
sendiri,
sebab engineering
for
tu.
myself. But then it became a tool that I used to help
Okay.
orang lain and menambah pendapatan. And then one thing led to another, and I really enjoyed membantu orang ramai, and then now we are here. 2025, yeah.
Yeah, and like tadi Danny kita dengar dia punya first ever sport was ping pong.
Yeah, I was ping pong player.
So your first love dengan dunia sukan adalah ping pong ke?
Actually, no. My first love was football. Point to my son over there juga.
Yes.
But I had a brother. He passed away. And my brother was my abang, 2 years older juga. And I was 5 or 6 years old in Germany. And how Germany works is that you have club sukan. Around your area where you stay lah.
Club sukan apa tu?
It's like that. Example, you stay in Bangsa, there would be a community club called Club Sukan Bangsa. And it's Club Sukan Ampang, Club Sukan 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙇𝙎, Club Puchong and all.
Okay.
So wherever you stay, if you want to play sports, you would go to this community center, and then they will point you to the direction of Club Bola Sepak, ping pong, tennis ke apa, and we did football.
Okay.
Which I really loved, but I was only 5. My brother was 7, 8. He tried it, didn't enjoy it juga, and he didn't want to do it, so I was not allowed to do it. So I always macam, if I stuck to the football, it would have been a whole different journey mungkin, but he then chose ping pong lah.
Okay.
And being the younger brother, just ikut je lah. And I would say, in hindsight, looking back, I am very talented sports-wise. Any sukan, I can play really, really well. Even now, I play macam-macam sports.
Okay, yes.
So even in ping pong, I excelled very easily, and I'm very competitive nature-wise. So yeah. So I came to Malaysia. Tiba-tiba macam budak Saleh main ping pong pula. It was very odd, because usually yang mainnya is budak orang lain kan. In Kelantan lagi, bila tournament je, ini budak Iran mana datang ni? Kan, because I don't look the part, but I play really, really well. But my game did not really evolve in Malaysia, because Malaysia doesn't really have a struktur sukan yang really cultivate and nurture the talent. So in Germany, contohnya, ping pong wise, the club, we train 2-3 times a week. And kita bertanding antara, Club Sukan Bangsa, Ampang, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙇𝙎, Puchong, all year round. So you bayangkan EPL, ada 20 club. So there will be 20 club ping pong around your area where you stay, Kuala Lumpur ke, Hamburg for me. And you will compete with these clubs, home and away, all year round, minggu ke minggu, plus pertandingan regional kebangsaan and all. So there's no time to pick up sukan lain. Because your schedule is full with just ping pong lah. So came to Malaysia.
You already
It's all based on club sukan sekolah, but the sukan sekolah tak ada kepakaran.
Betul.
So their point, cikgu mana-mana to become penaung club ping pong, but he or she doesn't know squat about the thing. And I remember there was in Germany, we had like 8 ping pong tables in one hall where everybody can play. Suddenly I had to train bawah blok sekolah yang tak ada wall kiri kanan tu, angin can just tiup-tiup dengan satu meja. And no coaches, no nothing.
And the ping pong ball.
Tunggu MSSD kau. So you only wait for a tournament once a year. What are you going to do for the remaining 11 months? So I main bola lah, olahraga, badminton, tennis. I sapu semua. I was baki sekolah in Malaysia juga, pelbagai sukan, but I curi lah peluang orang lain pula. Which again happens a lot even now, because again, if you are naturally talented, it's easy to pick up any sukan and wakil sekolah, but rugi those yang want to play tak dapat peluang, because again, only 1 or 2 or 3 can represent the school lah. So yeah, that's my ping pong journey lah.
So basically
luar biasa.
Memang luar biasa lah. nak kita dapat tahu yang, sebab kita punya soalan macam mana mula minat passion terhadap sukan. So I think for Coach Kevin is everything lah.
I love sports.
Tak kisah sukan apa sahaja.
Love, live, eat, sleep, watch sports.
And it all started when you were a kid, when you followed your late brother.
It was not about my brother.
It's a culture kat sana,
it was
kan?
just so happens that my nature is very active, very competitive, very physical. Even now, my kids and we are physical all day, every day. I cannot imagine a life not being
without
fit,
sports,
not being able to do sports. So that's where I jaga kesihatan diri. It's not so much for kerjaya, but it's more I want to enjoy to bersukan until I quote-unquote die one day lah.
Apa yang buat aku fikir sekarang kan, aku teringin nak jadi anak coach. Sebab kita ada, dia bagi aku, dia galakkan family dia siapa-siapa yang dekat dengan dia, kita akan rasa healthy, best.
Yes.
Ada benda nak buat.
Yes.
Aku rasa benda tu
And competitive as well.
yes, dia bukan macam pergi gelak balik makan.
Yeah.
Bukan, dia macam memang kita buat benda tu, kita try buat habis baik.
Yes.
Yeah.
Supaya dia ada ilmu untuk kita lah, saya rasa.
So, but it has to be fair. So
Yeah.
let's say for example, kalau you dedahkan anak kepada sukan pertandingan, it has to be pertandingan yang adil, not just you campak dia dekat sharks,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
dia kena
true.
hentam
Pandai-pandai.
15-0, you patahkan semangat dia, tak nak lah. So it has to be pertandingan yang mendorong ke arah perkembangan
Yeah,
the
yes.
individual, not just sports wise, but your mental strength, competitiveness, belajar menang, belajar kalah, belajar berdepan dengan keadaan diri. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's a another question I nak tanya pasal you said you went to asrama kan, for a few asrama. Kenapa time tu tak terfikir nak masuk asrama yang dalam sekolah sukan actually? Do you ever considered during
Because my parents never supported anything sports wise at all. Zero.
Oh.
My dad or my mom never attended a single sports tournament that I presented. I remember coming back menang under 15 KL. No one cared. I don't know. Nobody seemed to care
at
at
that
all.
time how as a 15-year-old Kevin Zahri felt?
I felt macam this is something I won. I
Want
won
to prove
something
something,
that I felt is quite significant.
Yeah.
But nobody seemed to really care about it. I don't know. I guess I learned to berdikari.
Okay.
When I habis sekolah engineering 2002 in Boston pun, I told my kids, no one came to my graduation. I was all alone. So I'm used to being on my own.
Okay.
I don't need people to angkat bakul I learned to angkat bakul diri sendiri because I had to berdepan dengan pelbagai keadaan where I have to support myself. So
And
I am who I am because of that journey lah.
And respect to you also yang macam like dia tak mengulangi tu kepada children dia juga because
So I learned that
Yeah.
the Quran, not hard way, but because no one supported my quote unquote talent, which I thought can go far sebenarnya.
Yes.
I support them as far as they want to go. But kadang-kadang it's the other way around. You support too much, they become terlalu.
Alah, can you go away?
You know, kena spoon feeding here and there. So that balance is not easy.
Just everyone that's listening, just a shout out dan Kevin Zahri, coach ada bawa one of his children, Raphael, to the studio.
Handsome guys.
Yeah. Dia kata dia memang main bola sepak.
Yeah.
Yes, just bagi tahulah.
And dia punya idola Philip Lam.
Yes.
Antaranya.
Antaranya.
Yeah, has a few idola.
Tapi coach, saya macam back to awal-awal coach cakap tadi kan. Sebab saya nampak coach orangnya kompetitif.
Yes.
Tak boleh duduk diam. Semua sukan coach akan buat. Sebab coach enjoy buat benda tu kan. And then satu hari coach dekat US, coach tengok budaya US tu, dia punya
Competitiveness.
sukan, dia punya program tu daripada kecil, budak sekolah dah ada gym, ada jaga makan. Lepas tu coach kata coach kecil kan, diorang dah besar kan. Adakah dari situ juga coach rasa coach perhatikan benda-benda macam tu, coach nak try ubah diri coach? Macam aku tak dapat benda ni. Kat US diorang dah ajar macam ni. So adakah benda tu macam anjakan paradigma coach untuk ubah diri coach?
Anjakan paradigma? What is that?
It's like a
I also don't know, coach. I also don't
Sounds
know.
very good lah.
Yeah.
Anjakan
Macam
paradigma.
Stepstone, apa orang kata?
Stepping stone.
Stepping stone.
Is that the stepping stone for
Bila
you
coach
to
tengok
change?
Budak-budak sekolah US dah ada jaga pemakanan untuk diorang ada besar, badan diorang memang atlet lah. Waktu tu coach rasa coach macam kecil, and then dalam ikut situasi coach pun akan ubah makan coach apa semua.
Yeah,
Adakah,
so that was because I want to win. I don't want to lose.
yes.
And I feel, contohnya I had one friend who was with me juga scholarship. He was state player bola from, I don't know, Selangor ke apa.
Okay.
So skill wise memang unggul lah.
Okay.
But fitness dia memang koyak.
Okay.
So bila kita main game, first 5 minute, bola bagi kat dia akan dribble semua orang lah. Memang hebat lah. Lepas tu dia gone.
Okay.
So it's the same thing with fitness wise. The American kids or boys who have been training in the gym and all, fitness training since sekolah menengah,
Yes.
they have physical and cardiovascular fitness where they can play for 90 minutes bola lah katakan. So no matter how Messi you are, Lionel Messi,
Yes.
no matter how Lionel Messi you are or Philip Lahm ke apa, if you only do it for 5 minutes, lepas tu you're useless lah.
Yes.
So I felt I cannot compete if I don't have the cardiovascular fitness / the strength to compete body contact ke apa. So that was my, I don't want to call it, what was it again? Stepping stone?
Anjakan paradigma.
Anjakan paradigma. It was more of like a pemangkin, like hey, I have to do something
Yes.
to step up my game because I want to win, not at all costs, but I like competing. Ada menang, ada kalah. But if I see obviously I tak ada the tools to compete,
Yes.
then I have to get those tools terlebih dahulu lah.
Alright, so now
Buat movie cerita coach.
so
Ada semangat.
So now kita akan pergi ke the next segment, which is how kita dah kenal pasal permulaan hingga like how he's about to go and start. Dia buat, kata he wrote about a journal, like a magazine Men's Health and all. And can you just tell us how you develop a certain program ke, ataupun ada orang macam, hey, I think you can do this, you should do this. How did it all started?
Yeah, I am. I think we had a discussion tadi sebelum start rakaman kan. I am a goreng-goreng person.
Okay.
I am not a plan forever kind of guy.
Okay.
And I suka bekerja sendiri. So bila kerja sendiri, whatever you do, suka tinggal lah. Kan, you do A, you do A, you do B, you do B. So daripada I don't know, bermula bertulis dengan majalah, masuk TV and all, and dikenali sebagai cikgu fitness Malaysia ketika itu, dan ada banyak pintu yang terbuka untuk buat program-program pelbagai. So ramai orang, I started blogging dulu, ada blog on my website which still runs sampai hari ini kat kevinzahri.com.
Okay.
So daripada blogging tu ramai, that was 2008 where blogging was very meletup lah.
Yes.
Kan sebelum social media punya permainan. So the blogging menarik ramai orang to the site.
Okay.
And daripada itu banyak soalan yang mereka ajukan. How to do this, makan macam mana, macam mana nak kurangkan berat badan, lalalala. So I got tired of answering the same question every time. So then I started to menyediakan panduan.
Like
an
template
ebook you can buy.
Okay.
So that was the first sort of commercial product that I hasilkan.
Okay.
And daripada that ebook ada pula banyak, I don't know, success stories, perkongsian kisah, and ada, Kevin tak nak buat program ke, jumpa bersemuka. And then let's do a seminar, workshop 2-3 jam. And daripada workshop, Kevin tak nak buat program sebulan ke untuk buat aktiviti senaman minggu ke minggu ke. And then we did pula that. And then kita buat program in KL.
Okay.
We called it Kurus.
Yes.
It was in KL
the
dulu.
very famous
and then
one.
orang Sabah tanya, ke Sabah? Tak nak program ke Sabah ke? Tak nak pakai ke Johor ke? And then so the concept dah ada, the method dah ada. So let's try and melebarkan sayap and try to do a Kurus 1 Malaysia. And then we did a calling for coaches yang berminat to become the anchor for bandar masing-masing. And that became Kurus 1 Malaysia, which we ran for, I think almost 6 years. 6-7 years. Sampailah COVID.
Yes.
Sampailah COVID. Had TV shows as spin-off juga and all. Amazing program, but very difficult to execute because of all of the coaches and kerena masing-masing. And I'm more of a goreng-goreng guy. I don't like to manage people. Memang pening kau. I could do it for 5-6 years. Sampai hari ni ramai orang will ask, tak nak buat lagi ke? But to imagine, again, to manage all of these things, for me, been there, done that, been very successful at that, and it left off at a very positive note. I don't want to reinvent the wheel again, but leave it dengan memory yang positive. But now, since COVID, we do an online program.
Yes.
Called Cabaran 30 Hari,
Yes.
which we run 10 kali setahun. That is my core job ketika ini. We have every bulan about 2-3 ribu orang that join online with us, which is very sesuai untuk mereka yang bekerja, yang berkeluarga, yang tua ke yang muda, yang ingin berjuang bersama kita untuk active lifestyle bersama lah.
So how long have you been doing the 30 hari?
The cabaran has been since COVID time.
Okay, until
Started
today lah.
initially as a kolaborasi bersama pihak kerajaan untuk menggerakkan orang ramai.
Untuk sihat.
Konon-kononnya nak buat berterusan tahun ke tahun, but dengan pertukaran orang di sana and all, it was very frustrating on our side because kita melaburkan a lot of things to sort of menggerakkan that aspect. But that harapan was terpotong, tergendala, terputus.
Stop there lah.
Because of a lot of political changes as well. We even did collaborasi with KBS and KKM and KKPM to cuba mewujudkan rangkaian sukan community untuk orang ramai, not just elite level, but you know everyone.
Orang umum.
But yeah, I invested about 2-3 tahun to go up and down Putrajaya. Very.
But you
very
a lot of people
frustrating.
mesti like even umum like dapat a lot of things from that program, right?
Wallahu alam. No, it is. But see, I give you an example of a discussion I had with pegawai director bahagian sukan negeri masing-masing.
Okay.
And this is like 14 negeri, so 14 director bahagian
negeri masing-masing
ni.
dah.
So we wanted to basically bring the philosophy of the German punya pembangunan sukan, where it is community based, to Malaysia.
Okay. The
Bersama
one that you
dengan
said earlier just now, right?
Yeah, so supaya it's not every sekolah kena menyediakan club sukan, which is not possible.
Yes.
That you sort of synergize the sekolah in one area to sort of work it out bersama.
Yeah.
So that everybody ada dia punya peranan untuk dimainkan. So long story short, we had meetings dengan Minister KPM, Minister KBS, and they are all really good. Because they see the idea and they see ni, but they cannot do the work. At the end of the day, it has to be passed down to the orang yang menjalankannya.
Kena ada orang yang buat lah kan.
Long story short, supaya we stay on focus to better call sukan. Long story short, they asked me, Cik Kevin, berapa lama kita boleh nampak hasil kalau kita buat benda ni? I told them 1 generation. It will take 1 generation for you to see impact.
Yeah, kena tukar mindset dulu.
Because it's not just about Hari Sukan Negara or Hari Minggu Sukan or whatever. It has to be minggu ke minggu, macam I play ping pong in Germany tu. It has to be all year, every year, berterusan supaya the people can keep on going.
Yes.
So it takes one generation to drive the change. Then you can see the hasil. But for them, it's too long. Pilihan Raya is soon, Cik Kevin. So they are more interested kadang-kadang dengan benda yang gives them PR mileage, which I understand because diorang pun ada kerja yang perlu ditunaikan. But if you ask me again, I rather suka kerja that I can do bulan ke bulan, tahun ke tahun, supaya the people actually get to bergerak bersama, daripada you megah satu acara, beribu orang
just
pegang
one
tenis raket, ambil gambar ramai-ramai, and you call that kejayaan. For me, it's just a picture. Macam you had the Fit Malaysia, yang goes bandar ke bandar, 2-3 hari festival. It looks very amazing, but if you go there and you ask the kids, lepas tu ada apa? Tak ada apa.
Uish, ini deep tau.
No, this is true. Because
facts are.
Because the persepsi is that if you mengumpulkan 2,000 orang in a padang, and you ambil gambar dengan YB ke apa, for that it's success.
Yeah.
But it does not do anything. It's just a gambar sahaja.
Dia bukan memberi kesan yang lama lah.
It gives you harapan palsu.
But betul lah.
Jadi tengok awet yang cantik, mata tak dapat.
Like what coach kata lah, dia ni yang it takes satu generasi actually.
It takes time.
That is, I think that is maybe can be one generation or longer actually, because the mindset kena tukar. Coach, I just nak tanya one thing. You said you sediakan all the e-book lah, all that. How do you sediakan and how do you prepare that template? Because during masa when years back, sekarang ni memanglah ramai orang kita buka social media, all not just you, ramai orang will yang maybe they look up to you and they jadi nutritionist, they jadi fitness programmer, diorang yang create their own thing. But dulu tak ada all this. So how did you actually invent this whole program dulu?
Macam coach yakin benda template coach ni.
I tak yakin.
Saya pun tak yakin.
I tak yakin. You just do and then you try. You do and you try. Ada benda you buat gagal, buat jadi, buat gagal, buat jadi, buat gagal. I can say for example, my usaha sama with KPM, KBS, KKM gagal. But you try. And you learn and you move on. Sama dengan bab bercinta, some jadi, some tak. But you have to try and jangan takut gagal. Jangan takut gagal. Is that correct?
Yeah, betul.
That comes from the sports.
Yes.
So I was young. I compete all the time. Kalah lah. If you're better than me,
good.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back next time and all. So I'm not afraid to kalah. Ramai orang in Malaysia, my persepsi is dia takut gagal.
Yes.
Because it comes from the sekolah punya upbringing sikit and tak bersukan as well. So they rather not try something because they takut dengan kegagalan. I am the other way around. I love to try.
Okay.
Gagal lah. Even if my kids make a mistake, I tell them it's okay. You learn. You cannot learn tanpa lakukan kesilapan. But if you repeat the same mistake over and over and over again, then you're not learning lah. Kan? So I've done many things yang tak menjadi. I used to run a condom shop online before all of this story. I had a condom website called condomania.com.my.
Oh,
this is before zaman Proton. When I was in Proton, trying to find something else to do when the internet boom was just starting, and I thought orang ramai mungkin malu nak beli dekat kedai 7-Eleven ke apa, so they would go online and buy it, and it didn't work out at all. It was a complete failure, but you move on. I used to have a web hosting website, a whole company. We provide web hosting services to businesses for email marketing and all, pun did not really work out that well, gagal. So people only see benda yang berjaya because that has visibility. But I can tell you, di sebalik setiap kejayaan, there are a lot of stepping stones. Apa?
Anjakan
paradigma that people do not see. Kan? So for me, even now, raising my kids is trial and error.
Yes.
My son wants to be a professional footballer. My daughter wants to be a WTA tennis player. We try. But the kebarangkalian to berjaya is very, very small. But selagi you tak cuba, and cuba, like you said, you have to go all the way every year. You don't know. So I told them, it's either you go all in or not. Kalau 50%, lupakan harapan to become professional footballer. Tak boleh.
But you said kalau go all in, you did not put all eggs in one basket lah, basically. Ke you buat all this, you buat that hosting web thing and then you tak jadi, then you tukar.
Dia macam awet juga. So awet you tanam 2, 3, 4, 5 dulu.
Okay. Yes.
Nanti you boleh edit lah mana yang tak sesuai ya. So you tanam benih, not literally, mungkin dekat 4, 5, 6 orang, tengok mana yang ada
potential,
ada
harapan,
ada blooming.
Blooming
bahasa Melayu?
Blooming. Tadi dah ingat dah.
But you get the idea. So you basically, if you labor only on one lady, or for the lady only to one man, kalau jadi memang syurga lah. Kalau tak jadi memang you are down ke down lah. So to manage the risk, you try mungkin, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5 dulu, see which one yang ada harapan, and then you make your choice lah.
Okay. So basically you straight away tak adalah just all one eggs in basket for just the fitness program. No. So you do your fitness program, you buat your cert, in the meantime you ada buat benda lain jugalah.
Correct. So my engineering degree was more of a backup plan. If things do not work out for whatever reason, at least I have a certificate yang I can get a job ke apa, but I never wanted to be an engineer.
Coach, sekejap cop Okay. Saya dengar apa coach cakap, try and error lah. Try and error, and tak boleh move on. Kita buat saja. Tak ada target. Kita buat. Okay.
That doesn't sound like what I would say lah, but I understand what you're saying.
Itu anggapan dia lah.
Dia macam I've heard this question before. I cok balik Okay. This is like again cerita awet You try. But this is not trying. This is buang masa.
Yes.
So you are trying,
Kena try
but
betul-betul
it's
lah.
not very intelligent.
Yes,
It is basically you are not really doing it properly.
Okay.
So it's the same thing dengan main bola or main tennis with my daughter. You want to do it properly.
Do it properly.
Try it properly, not just takat hangat-hangat tak ayam, but it is not really. So that's not my idea of trial and error. So kalau you not try,
All in lah.
all in. But to say the word all in is easy to say. Those two words. It has very different meanings for different people. Contohnya people in my program, Cabaran 30 Hari, I would not encourage them to go all in because then they will go crazy because you will not kurus 30 hari. So you have to manage expectation of what does all in. Kalau bab kurus ni is all in for a lifetime. Not just all in for 30 hari. Kalau all in to be a footballer, you have to have a roadmap from where you are now to where you want to be, and what are the milestones that you should hit along the journey supaya you can stay on track. If you're off track, then you redraw the map, and if things don't work out, make sure there ada plan B or plan C supaya you taklah bergantung just kepada one matlamat semata-mata lah.
So soalan kau
Okay,
ni?
Danny,
Soalan saya adalah okay, bila kita adakah saya nampak coach punya ideologi adalah memang kita cuba betul-betul. Adakah benda tu yang orang dekat sekolah tadi tak nampak, yang dia tanya coach, kalau kita buat program pingpong ni, dia tanya coach berapa lama boleh okey. Coach kata 1 generasi. Tapi dia kata itu terlalu lama. Adakah benda tu yang dia tak nampak?
This is a good question because I had the same conversation dengan orang KBS.
Coach faham kan soalan saya?
Faham. So we had the same perbincangan dengan KBS, dengan ISN, dengan MSN, dengan level pegawai sampailah level director. So we had a perbincangan bersama, and the problem that they told me is that because they have been in KBS dah 20 tahun contohnya, dia tak nampak gambaran yang lain. Dia nampak gambaran yang sama because dia punya surrounding is always the same.
Yes.
So that is the problem kadang-kadang. If your picture does not change, you tak nampak apa yang ada dekat luar. So people bagi you sumbangan idea pingpong ke apa ke, dia nampak tapi tak nampak. Because dia nampak apa yang dia nampak dalam rumah dia sendiri dah 20 tahun.
The resources is there.
The resources is there, the pemahaman is there, the mutual understanding is there, but the kerjasama is very complicated. Not just antara katakanlah KBS dan KPM, but dalam KBS tu sendiri, they have a lot of cawangan dan bahagian pelbagai, which don't always see eye to eye.
I see.
So then you see ada banyak pihak buat they do their thing, they do their thing, persatuan buat their thing. So you do 3 benda yang sama sebenarnya, but there is no synergy. So let's say Liga Bola lah. You have Liga Bola A, Liga Bola B, Liga Bola C. Masing-masing target audience yang sama, kawasan yang sama, but it creates chaos.
Okay, understand.
Because people don't know where to go, where to be.
So is a whole circle lah. It won't stop.
It won't stop. It won't stop because change is not easy.
Change is not easy.
It's not easy. It's
That's
very,
like,
very
like
difficult.
Coach cakap, satu generation macam tu
Tak,
ni.
you tukar, if let's say pilihan raya, you tukar all the leaders, which happens every pilihan raya, they are good and they appreciate pembaharuan dan sebagainya, but the rangka that they are leading is rangka yang sama.
Okay. Alright, back to the fitness part. I nak tanya coach yang the first thing I think a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people now dah buat what you are doing kan. You are the boleh kata pioneer. Who do you look up to actually?
Who do I look up to?
To do all this coaching, fitness. I wonder actually.
I try not to follow any fitness influencer on social media at all.
Kalau before this tak ada
Tak
social
pernah
media?
I also don't follow anyone juga. I suka follow diri sendiri. I'm not a person yang mengejar dunia.
Okay.
I mengejar kegembiraan diri sendiri.
Wah.
I'm happy happy just to be. If anything, I spend almost every day, morning, afternoons and night time with my family, my wife and my 2 kids. We are together all the time.
So masa starting dulu pun you just buat sendirilah.
Kalau before kahwin sendirilah kat rumah.
Buat program semua. Oh, wow.
No, I am a lone ranger. I have no
Wow.
office. I have no employees sampai hari ni. I don't have no employees.
Is it last time when you started it was easier sebab tak ada ramai orang, not many people yang akan cakap ni salah, kenapa you buat macam ni?
Tak kisah. Suka hati kau lah.
Oh, okay.
I am a person that I don't really care about pandangan orang ramai unless the person has meaning to me. If the person has meaning to me, then I am willing to listen. Otherwise, penat lah nak dengar cakap semua orang. But I generally also, if you see my social media,
Okay, yes.
or if you Google me, people don't really talk negative about what I do because I tak kacau orang lain. I don't really disturb people punya perut nasi, so they don't disturb me as well. And I keep things very, very simple, and I stay away from benda yang a lot of influencers use for controversial content.
Tapi aku nampak coach ni macam ada aku sikit.
Okay, kenapa?
Tak adalah. No, I mean Coach Kevin, dia ada degil dia tersendiri. Degil yang in a good way. Ya, saya rasa benda tu yang buatkan Coach lantaklah apa orang cakap. Memang sukses ke, happy ke, sakit ke, saya rasa sendiri macam tu lah.
Yeah. Because kegembiraan diri is definasi diri sendiri. What makes me happy, what makes Danny and Arif kan?
Yes.
Arif kan?
Arif, yes.
Arif happy is very unique. Is only you know. And so even in our program Cabaran 30 Hari, the slogan is you versus you. It's you versus you because there is no one can tell you what happiness is. Kurus is not happiness. Kurus is just something that is part of your kegembiraan. Duit pun sama. But at the end of the day, suka hati kau lah. But that comes from the German punya upbringing. Okay. German upbringing is very aku engkau. Okay. German is a very cold culture, boring, tak meriah. Malaysia meriah. Semua orang nak jaga kain orang lain, happy, meriah. Okay. But chaos. Okay. So I am a blend of both. I can appreciate the German punya mentality. I appreciate the Malaysian mentality juga. But I am a hybrid of kedua-duanya lah.
Okay, kepada orang yang pendengar kat luar sana ya, mungkin they know who Kevin Zahri is, and you keep saying your program 30 Hari and all. Do you mind just bagi tahu in general or in just briefly kepada orang yang first time dengar what actually is your program? Ada exercise ke, hanya makan sahaja ke?
Yeah. It's a program online called Cabaran 30 Hari bersama dengan saya and para peserta yang lain juga. It is a 30-day program di mana kita akan berjuang bersama. There is 4 live sessions per week. Okay. 3 live workout, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and every Rabu we have a group call untuk perbincangan bersama, pemakanan, diskusi mental health, work-life balance and all. Okay. We have a WhatsApp group juga where we share pemakanan harian, activity harian, ups and downs harian. Okay. Journal, my diary is in the WhatsApp groups juga. Okay. Kita ada step challenge, virtual run. It's basically a program untuk menggalakkan orang ramai to be healthy bersama. But there's nothing luar biasa where you have to quit your job ke mengetepikan segala tanggungjawab. You live your life.
Sama, ya.
But we support each other to be as active as possible, as positive as possible, and belajar bersama, to berjuang. And we use the word berjuang a lot because you have to
fight lah.
You have to fight for you to just get up, do it. If you too manja dengan diri sendiri, then it's hard to get out of the comfort zone.
Okay, do you change their diet as well?
We teach. We don't teach. We teach but don't preach. We don't paksa you. Makanlah. Okay. So we don't pantau, kena hantar gambar ke apa. Okay. You want to send what you have for lunch, you share. Okay. You don't want to share, suka hati kau juga. If you want to makan durian, makanlah. You want to makan ice cream, makanlah. So we have no pantang larang because life is not that rigid. So makanlah. I pun makan je. My kids pun makan je. But we share what we eat. So you will say, Kevin pun makan ayam goreng kunyit tu berjalan juga, makan ice cream as well, makan benda-benda biasa supaya they feel macam it's okay juga to do the same lah.
My producer the research on you and then he wrote that he found that 100,000 orang you have changed sejak
I've not changed. They've joined.
join? Okay, join. And that number tinggi lah Danny.
Yeah,
Memang 100,000 orang.
Yeah,
How do you see that as why is it as a success rate? Kenapa you seorang dapat
People join or melaburkan kepercayaan in what I
is the key
do
factors of
because
it?
I'm consistent, ada istiqamah. So it's like salam kurus.
Yes.
My branding is that I don't try to mix it up with different things. I can, but I try to stick loyal to my genre, which is quote unquote kurus or kawalan berat badan. So if you do something for so long, it's easy for people to melaburkan kepercayaan in what you do. Versus kejap A lah, kejap B lah, kejap cat rumah, kejap jadi I don't know tiling lah, jadi this lah and that lah. It's same thing dengan Donald Trump.
Yes.
You know, people, it's easy to follow him because you know exactly what he stands for. There is no questioning about what he is. It's either you like or you tak like, but you tak perlu fikir dia punya ni is what, you know what he is all about.
Kiranya macam kenapa boleh 100,000 orang join tu sebab orang nampak coach punya kesetiaan tu.
Yeah, so I am loyal to the movement, and for them to melaburkan kepercayaan in me, they have to at least nampak that this person is going to be around and not just doing it for
Itu hilang.
Hari Sukan Negara sahaja.
Okay, I understand.
Sorry.
Alright, throughout all this lah, sejak you started until now, what is the personally highest kenangan manis lah, highest achievement ke kenangan manis for you? And let's go kenangan manis and the most challenging also.
If I were to list my kenangan manis, it's all about family. Nothing to do with work.
Kalau
Nothing to do.
nothing to do with work.
Tu mahal
Zero. I don't care. I don't want to say I don't care about work. I love what I do.
Yes.
But I work to live. I don't live to work.
Okay.
But I really love what I do. So whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Hari Raya ke New Year ke, I love what I do. But I love my family equally or more. So they are part of my work. So the live workouts, my kids will join.
Okay.
My daughter joins the workout. It's a family affair. Sports is part of the program juga that we do anyways. So we try to jive the two things together. And all of my highlights in life all revolve around my kids.
Okay, kalau the biggest challenge that you faced?
Challenge,
Ataupun macam coach punya rasa, kena pijak ni. Macam jatuh.
Tak ada.
Sikit pun tak adalah.
I don't really care about the high and the low so much. So for me, the work is, I enjoy it. I don't really celebrate the kemenangan, nor do I really dwell about the downs. I think that is part of the journey. It's the same thing dengan sukan. I love winning. I'm okay with losing. I don't really hold on to the kemenangan ke apa. Same thing with my daughter. Dia baru bertanding baru-baru ini in Malacca for the Malaysian circuit. She won the under 14 because she's 12, so she won under 14 doubles first place, and she got third place for the singles. But tomorrow continue training. I don't know. Sometimes there's no time to celebrate because the journey keeps going.
So what is the end goal for Coach Kevin Zahri? What's the end goal? Your harapan, your future.
My end goal has been the same goal since I was 14 years old. Sampailah sekarang. My goal in life is to wake up every morning and do whatever the hell I want to do. That's my goal.
Nothing
with achievement of anything. My goal is to wake up every morning and do whatever I want to do.
Saya rasa kalau korang yang tengok podcast ni kan, episod ni kan, ni dalam banyak-banyak episod ni, episod paling best lah.
Sebab ada kau.
Sebab ada aku dengan coach. Tapi tak, apa yang coach cakap tu adalah korang kena faham betul-betul lah. Kena betul apa dia cakap tu betul. Itu saya rasa benda tu lagi precious. Benda macam tu kan.
Ask Raphael, what have I been doing the last 2 weeks? What is the one thing I have done the most at home?
Yeah, so Raphael is
Be honest. What is the thing I do most of the time now for the last 2 weeks?
Coach.
What is that?
Neo.
Explain what is Neo.
Neo is a video game.
Coach main
PlayStation 5. So we play all day, not all day every day, but we play. I do more playing than doing work.
Okay.
Because why not? What do I play with him? We play PlayStation almost every day. We have breakfast, lunch, dinner together, training, football after this, tennis with my kids. For me, that makes me very happy.
Oh, wow.
Jai jealous ah.
Yeah.
Tu cakap nak jadi anak coach tadi.
But you ask me, am I busy? I'm not busy.
Okay.
I don't want
My
to be busy.
producer,
I
okay.
don't want to be busy. I don't
Okay.
want to be busy. I want to wake up every morning and just relax and be at home with
Mostly
my
dia
kids.
buat busy.
Ramai orang buat busy. Yeah. For me, but if being busy makes you happy, I think go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. If you are in that
Buat
journey of your
busy.
life where you want to excel and be all you can be, go for it. It's just not me. It's not my drive. But if you don't know me, you must imagine, wow, this guy must be busy doing all these things. But no.
Because 100,000 orang.
Dia ada satu soalan yang aku nak tanya tapi bukan dalam podcast ni lah.
Boleh? Nak tanya sekarang
boleh ke?
Nak tanya je lah.
Oh.
Kita cuba tanya je.
Oh boleh
Tanya je.
Okay. Saya first time jumpa coach. Sebelum ni memang tengok dekat TV atau media sosial kan. As person jumpa, memang coach inspire saya. Okay. Saya rasa benda tu penting lah. Mungkin orang lain ke siapa-siapa kat sini pun yang tengok pun mungkin ada rasa inspired tu kan. Apa yang coach rasa? Okay, bukan. Apa tips yang coach boleh share dekat saya untuk that lifestyle yang coach ada sekarang buat dekat Malaysia? Sebab mungkin coach dah ada culture ataupun dah besar dekat luar negara. Coach hybrid kan, campur kan. Macam saya memang sini, kadang-kadang saya ada nampak ada part benda tu macam bukan nak tiru lah, tapi saya rasa okay, ada time saya macam nak buat lifestyle macam luar negara. Sebab macam deep pula cerita. Tak apa.
Basically nak tanya
nanti
tips.
cut lah kan.
Basically tips for
macam
how he is today.
Ya, macam
how to get there ke?
bersederhana yang itu utamakan keluarga. Ya, ada time macam saya tengok family saya dekat-dekat busy cari duit tapi tak happy kan. Tapi saya as a freelance punya performer, saya suka macam tu. Ada orang dia nak jadi performer, aku nak famous. Tapi saya tak. Saya okay ada duit dan saya lebih
pada
family enjoy kan. Tapi ada orang macam tak faham benda tu, and dia orang start cakap macam Danny jangan macam tu lah, nanti kau macam ni Tapi saya rasa saya buat benda yang betul, saya happy. Macam apa tips coach macam kalau saya nak cakap dengan orang yang
I think this is also has a lot for a lot of people pun ada rasa like this. Yeah. What can you say actually and advice?
Soalan dia apa?
The tips of being like what you are today. And
I think how everybody is diri sendiri kan.
Okay.
I would not recommend anyone to follow me. Even if you join our cabaran 30 hari, the first thing we say, don't follow anything anyone says, including myself, because it might appeal to me but may not work for you. Kan? So you have to live your own life, which is not easy, especially when you are young.
Yes.
Because you're trying to find your footing
The right pathway
and trying
and
to
all
fit in and all. My kelebihan was that I had a hard childhood dengan again pindah from Malaysia to Germany, asrama lah, penceraian ibu bapa and all. There's a lot of very difficult things that made me
kental
dipaksa untuk berdikari and kental.
yes.
Without that journey, I would not be who I am today. But I was very clear on what I like and I don't like. I think you pun clear what you suka and you tak suka. So I daripada usia yang muda, I made it a first thing was asrama form 3. I was dicampak ke sekolah Seri Perak in Teluk Intan. Very difficult change for me coming from Germany. After 2 tahun di Malaysia, terus ke Teluk Intan Seri Perak tu, yang is sekolah, I would say orang-orang yang agak susah. And I was quote-unquote dicampak ke sana by my dad untuk penghayatan agama Islam. Because I was not taught anything dekat Germany, no pengajaran at all.
The roots
so
were
my
not
dad
there. Okay.
figured it's a crash course. to catch up, to make up for, I don't know, lost years and upper. And he had a new family juga. No, maybe, I don't know. But I was then sent to asrama I didn't want to go.
No choice.
And I was there, I remember, and I had a conversation with myself that I have to get out of here. I have to get out somehow out of this environment and find my own path.
Okay.
And my way out, I thought I want to go and study abroad. I want to go to the US. I want to live my life lah. So I decided, how am I gonna go from where I am now to there? So the only way out is to get scholarship, because I knew my dad would not support the education in the US because it's very expensive. So I just started to belajar and baca my butt off every day. I was the best student. Top student, Form 3 out of all the students in the school there. There's a picture I have still of the school with me tengah belajar dekat tempat asrama punya bilik belajar, and then there were kids on next to me dengan kaki atas meja and all, trying to distract you because they are not used to what you are doing. But I was very focused. This is again the German mentality. I want to get out of here. I need to study to go from this school to MRSM via PMR punya exam. And then again an MRSM. MRSM for me was like a luxury already, coming from the sekolah Sri Perak, because facilities were much better. Long story short, same thing. Belajar my butt off. I was really, really good. Was top student as well in MRSM, Form 5. Got scholarships, multiple, from Petronas lah, Mara lah, JPA lah, Proton and all, to go to the US. Petronas. So you learn to pave your own way. And make your own decisions. If you gagal, you have no one to blame but diri sendiri. So after that, since I was 14 juga at that age, I decided I want to live a life where I wake up every morning and do whatever I want to do. I had a vision of my life where I have one wife and 2 kids coming home from work, 1 boy, 1 girl. I had a small house, no fancy car, no fancy nothing, but I felt very happy looking at them. And that was my sort of macam gambar lah that I kerja, and that's my journey lah. So in Proton, I need to break free from the corporate punya chain. So then I kira-kira duit lah. Okay, now my gaji is 2,007 in Proton. So to quit the job, I need at least 2,007 ringgit to make the jump. And I'm not married, no kids, so there is no beban tanggungjawab kewangan tinggi to make that jump. Most of my friends now want to jump. They cannot jump. Why? Rumah, kereta, anak, isteri and all. They need immediately 20,000 ringgit sebulan. Mana dapat? So I started early and then work my way up as simply as I can. Even now, I have no desire of ada menara ke, bangunan ke, bekerja ke. What car do I own, Rafael, right now? No car. I don't own any car.
Oh, serious?
I own no car. We sold our car because we travel to Europe 6 months a year for their training in tennis and football. I need a car. I have no office, got no workers. How do we move around, Mang Kiara? Electric scooter. So we zoom around together with scooters. Fun. No stress. Simple.
Betul lah. Kau cakap nak jadi anak coach lah.
Simple, right?
Jual kereta lah.
Car is a financial liability. It's a depreciating asset. But I had cars as well throughout my years. I didn't enjoy owning it because, again, pening kepala, banyak benda kena bayar. So I rather spend it on the perjuangan, sukan and all. YOLO lah, one life. If jadi lah.
So kita dah almost ke penghujung, and I personally feel macam remang gak bila dengar about all this. So
lain discussion daripada yang you bayangkan.
Yes, of course, because from the start memang actually we were about to me and my producer Anaf, we said, I asked Anaf, okay, this show actually nak buat macam mana, and then how me and Danny also we had a meeting and all of a brief meeting for this show. Basically Anaf said Coach Kevin kata tak kisah. Just all. So really the feeling yang I dapat now is very, very fun, very energized and very like
original lah.
Macam your dedikasi you and your keinginan tu memang sebenarnya kena ada and sangat tinggi, and I
Focus
think
tu
ramai orang tak ada actually personally, and the respect towards you, it's a different level. And macam what we said, kita nak jadi anak coach.
Saya nak juga.
Aku nak
Nak juga.
Nak
Ada
juga.
tambah lah.
Aku kan nak juga, semua aku nak.
Okay.
Aku nak ikut kau. And yeah, usually by the end of the show, I nak cakap to like for you to tell to the camera to like, okay, to thank whoever that made who you are today. So
Macam mana, sorry?
to thank whoever who
okay.
made who you are today.
Okay.
So macam I think dia macam yang that Snoop Dogg punya tu, I want to thank me. Instead I want to thank me. Adakah itu, ataupun if you ada siapa-siapa you nak berterima kasih, dipersilakan to that camera, and also whoever yang nak inginkan that advice from you.
Or nak join apa-apa
Yeah.
pun.
Yeah, I think
Promote diri lah.
Firstly, yeah, very happy to be dekat Better Call Sukan. Thank you so much Arif and Danny for having me. Ya, so ribuan terima kasih kepada semua pendengar kerana sudi menonton our podcast pada hari ini. Semoga ia memberi manfaat, and very thankful to the sokongan orang ramai towards the usaha program-program yang kita kendalikan. Dah hampir 20 tahun sudah. And semoga kita dapat berjuang seumur hidup bersama.
Alright. What a wonderful way to end the whole 3 segments. And now we go to the final segment before we wrap up the show. It's a personal segment of This or That with Coach Kevin Zahri. So me and Danny is going to ask, do you have it in your phone, Danny?
Oh yeah.
Yes, to ask this just a short question, This or That. So I would like, Danny, are you ready?
Belum.
Aku dah forward. Alright. Before that, any last words do you want to tell to people out there, kepada orang yang like what Danny also feel like dia nak cuba nak change, but the change isn't there? Is it you, like you said, because you had a gap hole, an early one to do it before all the commitment? Kepada orang yang sekarang yang
we
stuck.
have a saying in our program.
Yes.
We have a lot of saying in our program.
Yes.
One of the things we also say a lot is jangan manja-manja. Jangan manja-manja. People are sometimes terlalu manja dengan diri sendiri. Yang ni tak boleh, itu tak boleh, panas lah, jauh lah, inilah. So jangan manja-manja. Just do. And not because you want to, but because you need to. And hustle and berjuang for you.
Okay. Wow.
Jangan manja-manja.
So Danny, are you ready to ask the first one?
Yes.
So we'll go alternately, Danny dan me. Alright, Danny, go ahead.
Okay, Coach.
This or that.
This or that. Coach boleh pilih lah.
Okay.
Coach nak yang ini ke, yang ini ke.
Okay.
Saya akan sokong je jawapan Coach. Okay, first. Coach suka gym workout or outdoor workout?
I see both. Tak boleh. This or that.
Boleh. Yeah, but if
Tu
you
kira Coach pilih all lah.
I pilih-
This or that kan. Coach dah pilih all lah, dua-dua.
Pilih.
Gym
Alright.
or workout.
Do you like being called as Coach Kurus or fitness guru?
Coach Kurus kot. Walaupun dia cliche sikit, it's
Coach
more
Kurus.
more dengan my trademark, but somehow the Kurus tu kadang macam cliche sangat pun ada, but itulah kita punya genre.
Oh, saya terlepas satu lah. This or that tu. Coach suka nasi lemak traditional yang dulu-dulu ke ataupun sekarang ni nasi lemak healthier?
Dulu
lah.
Dulu.
Lebih legit lah.
Go all out.
Baru dia punya rasa dia.
Baru dia ada vavum.
Dia punya dosa tu. You know?
Tak dosa. Makan le.
Makan le. Ada
Okay.
Melaka Melaka.
Tak ada.
Teh tarik or kopi O?
Kopi O.
Sebab no sugar ke?
Because lactose intolerant.
Oh, something kita baru kena tahu buat coach.
Saya sokong. Okay. Morning exercise or evening exercise?
Morning, but I tend to do more evening.
Oh.
Kalau boleh nak pagi, but I prefer pagi. But usually masa tu lebih sesuai evening. Our workouts in the program are malam pun.
Your programs are malam lah. It's HIIT workout, is it?
Yeah, we do functional trainings macam-macam lah.
HIIT workout memang HIIT lah.
Yeah, HIIT is it's just a acronym for high intensity
Tu nak cakap tadi.
training.
Apa dia?
Interval. Thank you, Anaf.
That's right.
High intensity interval training, right? That's HIIT, right?
Yeah,
So
high
you do that
intensity
also.
interval training. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, lagi satu. Helping 100 people intensely or helping 10,000 people?
Broadly.
The first one.
The
100.
100. Lebih senang kan?
Lebih berkualiti.
Yeah.
So even seminar, I prefer a seminar with a smaller audience than beribu-ribu orang. Yang beribu-ribu orang, you talk short sendiri je, one way. But the smaller audience, it's more intimate.
On that question, you don't have a personal client ke personal orang one-on-one?
I don't do.
You
I
don't
get
do that?
asked a lot
Yeah.
by orang pelbagai.
Yes, okay.
Kenamaan pelbagai, and I tell them I just don't do it, and they offer you a lot of money, and I just tell them it's not what I want to do in my life, to drive all the way here, all the way there, and the more money you pay, the more cekadak lagi you ada.
Okay.
So it's not my thing.
So pernah je lah ada orang macam, can you be my personal nutritionist?
Pernah. There was one. There's only one that I actually went to because I was very curious. I don't want to say who, but it was in a hotel, presidential suite in Shangri-La, Kuala Lumpur,
Okay.
with security and all.
Tip-top punya
I don't want to
security
say
lah.
who, not Malaysian.
Okay.
But it was very interesting just to sort of get through the experience.
Okay.
Tapi you didn't take the...
Only just to see and meet and talk, but I did not take it further than that.
Oh, okay. Alright, the next question is chicken breast grilled or salmon steam?
Chicken breast. Is smoked salmon? Smoked salmon.
Okay.
Ya, sama lah.
Dia tak nak ambil kau beranak dia. Kau try dia tak nak. Dia nak fokus dekat dia dua je.
Okay.
Tapi tak apa, kau boleh cuba try.
Beban ni. Okay. Weight training or cardio?
Weight training.
Weight training.
I don't like cardio. I hate cardio, but I do it for keperluan. Because I need to, not because I want to.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yang ni I think you boleh jawab lah. Basically, online coaching or in-person workshops or seminar.
Online all the way.
Online all the way. But does it does it change now because COVID times memang senang orang online. Tapi sekarang orang dah berubah. So how I mean some people out there, yang coaches out there yang dulu dia punya Zoom ramai. And then sekarang ni lebih orang nak jumpa dekat luar. So how do you feel the changes? Because sekarang kan keep changing. So how is that?
I don't feel anything if the person yang tu
nak
buat physical or online, buatlah. I do what I do. So far it's working really well for us. If one day it does not work anymore, then we have to move on lah. So one thing I've been very good at over the years is to sort of move on if I have to move on.
Okay.
I don't try to hold on sampai benda tu dah keruh. Is that the word?
Keruh, ya.
Yeah.
Boleh lah, boleh kan?
Boleh.
Anjak apa?
Anjakan paradigma. Word of the day.
Anjakan paradigma.
Yeah.
Wow.
You never heard that?
I think I heard it a long time ago, but
Okay.
never heard it in a
And
long.
yeah lah, because like also like you had to adapt, and also dulu you don't do you have to write in all the articles, magazines, and now it's all contents and all kan.
From blogging to
Yeah.
social media to now TikTok and all. I think TikTok was quite new for me, only about 2 years. I was not sure if the TikTok generation would appeal to me.
Yeah.
Because my generation was a little bit quote unquote older lah.
Yeah.
But then to my surprise,
It's okay.
wow, different.
The
But
content
different
and
generation.
your content pun is not you adapt also.
I have to adapt,
Yeah,
so
you have
now
to
it's a
adapt
little
lah.
bit more humorous,
Yeah.
and
Kena kelakar-kelakar
engaging.
sikit, yeah.
Berkelakar, a bit of role playing, choosing the cameraman for the student teacher.
Yeah.
So they learn a little bit on, I don't know, using gadgets. My daughter created an ebook with Canva and ChatGPT. So it's family affair.
Okay.
One day they will take over, right?
The last question is not the this or that. It's just an all-time favorite quote that you keep to yourself.
Comparison is the thief of joy. It's been my pegangan kehidupan for a long time.
Comparison is
Comparison is the thief
Saya
of
pernah
joy.
letak caption tu dekat Instagram saya.
Boleh.
Dia tak nak. Dia dah fokus dah. Kota dah tak ada untuk dia ambil kau. Untuk
And
kau
then,
tak
and then
ada.
there's one I always tell the kids. What was it? What do I always say to you guys? Don't
Don't do things to people that they don't want them to do to you.
slowly.
Don't
Do things to people
don't do things.
that you do not want them to do to you.
Yeah. Don't do things to people that you do not want them to do to you. For example, I will not talk buruk about someone behind their back if I cannot say it to their face, for example.
Okay.
So I don't want them to do it to me juga. I don't kacau perut nasi orang lain. So I don't appreciate them doing it to me as well. So there's mutual respect.
Alright. We can wrap it by you telling kepada orang lain di luar sana macam mana diorang, like you said, your TikTok, your Instagram Reels sekarang dah blooming and all. Because so how can they follow you? So yeah, just tell them out there macam mana adakah go to your website ke apa, you just inilah masanya untuk bagi
If
tahu.
you want to follow me, Kevin Zahri, you can just Google it, I guess. That's the easiest way. Yeah, we are active on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Not so much. Or you can Google kevinzahri.com and join our cabaran 30 hari that we run 10 kali setahun. Jom kita berjuang.
Yes.
Ayo.
Alright. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Personally,
Thank you so much,
I did not expect this, and I am really thankful that this session happened. Dia macam usually like not to compare or whatever, but usually the guests dah know what to say and all, and kita orang pun dah macam pre-plan. So I suka when Anaf, my producer, will say to us as the guest host and the guest, like the guest nak layan je, dia tak tahu apa. So that's also we also did not know an hour before how it's gonna end, and to me it's very macam memberi semangat sebenarnya. Macam mana Danny?
I pernah pergi. No, usually if they ask me the questions first, I will tell them tak payah.
Yes.
If they want to give juga, I will say I will not going to follow it.
Yes.
If you don't like it, then you have to find somebody else lah.
Ya, yeah, betul. Kalau kita ada hantar question, is cuma a guideline je lah. Yes.
Yeah.
You told lah.
It buang more time. I have to baca your question,
Yes.
think of what to say. And
Betul.
Nanti coach nak main game tak dapat.
Taking away my Neo time.
Neo.
Yeah.
What game is that actually?
It's, what is it, Rafael?
Neo 2.
It's a role. Is it called role playing?
Role playing. Is it a shooting game?
No, it's a
RPG?
fighting. It's like a ninja, samurai.
RPG lah. Okay.
Macam saya cakap tadi, memang episod ni paling the best.
Yes. So, how do you feel, Danny, for today?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Saya nak terima kasih dekat producer Anaf, Arif, Better Call Sukan sebab invite saya.
Yes.
And invite saya pun datang dengan zero expectation, dan saya bersyukur dapat guest kita, coach, sebab dia terus inspired saya. Saya pun nak rasa lagi tambahkan kebaikan hidup saya semua macam tu. Yeah.
Just a question. He said that his wife is actually used to be my classmate, Aidila, shout out. Dia korang ada buat question semua. Ada sempat tanya tak soalan-soalan yang I buat tu?
Mengarut, soalan tu mengarut.
Sorry, I
Pemakanan.
Danny tak dapat nak tanya your questions.
No lah. I think macam ni lagi true lah.
Yeah. Yes. Alright. Any last words from you, Coach Kevin Zahri?
No, Danny, what do you do?
I'm
He's
a freelance actor,
performer.
Freelance actor. So you act in
theatre, musical, commercials.
Dah berapa lama?
I think kalau seriously start after 2018 lah.
Okay.
Yeah, it started the Ola Bola
Musical.
Okay.
So
So you were together in the Ola
musical.
Ola Bola
musical.
musical.
Yeah.
It's based on true story that Malaysia team pergi Olympic.
Dari story, is it?
And it's basically the Olympic story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was from a movie.
Okay.
And then it became a musical, a theatre, Islam Budaya, and they had basically an open audition.
And you, Arif, you are
Same. I'm also theatre background. He's my senior actually.
Okay.
Yeah. And we also have a junior here. Dia intern sekarang.
Okay.
Nisa. So basically, for us, kita orang betul-betul baru habis studies, and then that was our big break, and we are just trying to.
And now what is the �12?
For me, saya macam coach lah. Saya balance lah. Okay, saya bukan macam kerja untuk hidup
To me,
bukan. Saya bukan itu. Saya ada kerja, saya dapat gaji, and then saya enjoy dengan family saya.
To me, it's do what you love and love what you do.
Yeah, itu
so
saja.
that's my personal.
What do you love to do?
It's making myself enjoying what I'm doing, and it doesn't matter anything.
But do you enjoy the dunia? Do you call it still dunia hiburan?
To fame, no, I tak
Yeah.
kejar fame. Kalau ada, ambil rezeki. Kalau tak apa.
I never enjoyed the dunia hiburan. I find the environment, because your environment determines who you are. Otherwise, you cannot survive. So I'm very happy in my family environment. But the dunia hiburan punya environment.
This topic masuk tak?
Masuk.
Okay lah. Nak censor tak kisah. Tapi bagi saya, dunia hiburan yang famous itu semua fake lah.
Yeah, it's dia macam penyakit.
Yeah.
But you
Once-
have to
once
get
you-
it sometimes. You
once
want
you
it.
get the limelight, once you get the limelight tu, dia macam ada addiction. That
Yes,
you
the addiction.
You ketagih to the attention.
Yeah.
I never liked that.
But saya macam bersyukur saya manage to control tu lah. Memang ada time boleh rasa terbuai, you know? Terbawa-bawa and then
Get carried away.
Yeah, but and saya sebenarnya coach for under 16 punya bola sepak.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Kat mana?
Dekat Kajang.
What's the team called?
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙇𝙎 Football Club.
Shout out.
Under
Shout
16,
Under
Rafael?
16.
Yeah, Rafael is now playing for Clásico.
Oh, Clásico. Yeah.
Was with KDH for a while. Yeah.
But I stopped like macam almost a year lah coaching because
Commitments.
busy kerja kan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot do it all.
Yeah.
I pun sama juga. I banyak idea, but you have to stay true to what you want to do and sort of again stop looking left and right because never ending lah.
Betul. Kalau and like what coach cakap, jangan dwell. Just go ahead.
Learn, then move on lah.
Okay. Anything else you want to add, coach, before we wrap up?
No, I just want to wish you guys all the best.
Thank you so
Dalam
much.
your
Wow.
Thank you for
perjuangan
inviting
kehidupan
us.
masing-masing. Yeah, and hope that we meet again and stay in touch lah.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
kita
I'll
jumpa
follow
di-
you guys on Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah, drop me a message if I cannot find you.
Okay.
But I will.
Yes.
It's Arif
Daniel.
Daniel and
Danny Emirul.
Danny
Emiro on Instagram, Arif Daniel 22 on Instagram. Wah, kita promote kita punya first time aku.
Okay, eksklusif nanti korang akan tengok second episode podcast ni lah kan. Danny akan main bola dengan coach lah. Tip asal lah sekali.
Alright, and also for everyone, do follow Better Call Sukan, the show, on all social media platforms to update. And also thank you for sharing kepada all the profiles ke athlete ke coach ke yang korang nak kita orang panggil. Keep doing that and we will definitely call them. And also kita nak berterima kasih kepada sponsors for Better Call Sukan. Kita ada firstly �12, kasut saya di sini.
Oh,
wow.
Kasut futsal. It's a local brand, �12, �12, �12. So do give them a follow and see their updates on futsal and football shoes. So it's a very they have socks as well. It's a local brand. And also Walkers, in between you and Danny and Coach Kevin. So Walkers is a local brand. Yes, kalau you guys go to like macam CU ke apa dia, memang dah ada, jual Aeon semua ada. So kenapa Walkers nak sponsor kami adalah kerana cakap pun macam dah macam coach dah.
Zero sugar calories.
Zero sugar, zero calories, and it's actually nicer to drink it when it's chilled. Yes, boleh minum saja and cuba. Dia memang zero calories. So kalau korang main sports, this is just a replacement for all the other hydration drinks lah. One of it, kalau you nak minum, this is it. Yes. Alright. That's about it. Danny, any last words?
Tak ada. Terima kasih. Bersyukur dapat join podcast ni.
Alright, Coach, any last words before I wrap up the show?
No, I'm good.
Alright, that's about it. I'm going to wrap up the show. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening. Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you so much, Danny.
Thank you.
My name is... and thank you so much to Rafael for being here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. My name is Arif Daniel.
My name is Danny Emirul.
And I'm Kevin Zahri.
And we will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Audio Plus.